Hey bears! I am the Gaming-Grizzly and welcome back to Durango Wild Lands. Big thank you to Nexon for sponsoring this video. Today I want to talk about the new fast-paced game mode Warp Rush. To enter this new mode you have to open up the menu and under the task option you will find Warp Rush. But what exactly is Warp Rush? Well, in Warp Rush you warp onto a toxic oil island with 20 other people. The goal is to survive. You and all the other survivors start with nothing, neither your equipment nor your already learned skills. You need to work together to survive in this toxic environment. Keep in mind that your fatigue will increase way faster than usual. You want to build yourself new equipment to reduce the toxic effect on this island, cook meals which bring down your fatigue, and explore the island for landmarks to reduce the fatigue from building up so fast. And at night, it's getting dangerous. The thick oil fog will bring up your fatigue immensely. You want to build yourself a shelter to take cover from the fog and reduce its effect. Once you started playing Warp Rush, you will be able to level up your new skill that can only be used on the toxic island, the Surviving Toxic Island skill. This skill will increase the more you play Warp Rush. It will allow you to build crucial equipment like an armor, a bonfire and a tent quite early, and the higher you level up, the more useful items you can craft. So the first time you play Warp Rush, your skill is at level 1. But after a few rounds, you will start with the skill level that you have reached in previous Warp Rush runs. Alright. But why are we doing all of this? Why would we want to play in these harsh conditions? Well, obviously there are high rewards. From day 1 on, you will be able to gather Alpha Stones. And from day 3 on, Bravo Stones. So the main goal is survival and to gather Alpha and Bravo Stones to exchange them in the Warp Rush shop for great rewards. Also keep in mind that you need tickets to start the Warp Rush. These tickets can be obtained daily or by buying them in the shop. One Warp Rush ticket costs 25 Warp Stones. Or you buy the cheaper bundle version, which is 5 tickets for the price of 4, which means 100 Warp Stones. Okay. That was the theory of Warp Rush, but let's jump right into a Warp Rush mission to see what it's like. So here we are. We still have plenty of time until day 1 starts, and therefore my goal in this mission is to reach day 3 to gather Bravo Stones. As you can see, I start out my mission right here by crafting some armor for myself. I usually go for the outfit and the head. In your inventory you will also find that you start out with a knife, an axe and a pickaxe. I always pick the knife, because we also want to hunt down some dinosaurs. Okay, so here we have the first landmark. Again, we want to pick up the landmarks because we need to bring down our fatigue. And we also want to hunt down some dinosaurs every now and then. Because these dinosaurs actually drop the liver. And if you eat the liver, you can reduce 150 fatigue points immediately, which is a huge advantage in this game mode. If you want to bring down these kind of dinosaurs, make sure to stand behind them. This is a really easy trick to bring them down without even losing health. As you can see right there, I am just circling around them as soon as he is trying to attack me, and I'm just going right behind him, easily bringing him down. Once you brought down the dinosaur, we want to gather the materials. Right here we can see we get meat and the raw liver. We need the meat to bring up our stamina and the raw liver to bring down our fatigue. You will also find shipping crates every now and then, and these can also contain very good items that we might use for this game mode. Day 1 of survival just started and I want to build my little camp all around these dinosaurs, because just in case I need to hunt down more dinosaurs, we are really close to them, and we can also see that we have a lot of different materials that we need to survive all around us. Since my stamina is pretty low right now, I want to take the time to make some meat skewers to bring it up again. Again, everything in this game mode is more exhausting, which means if you just gather a few materials, your stamina will go down really fast. Alright, I just realized the Alpha Stones just spawned right on top of me, and this is actually not too bad. First of all, we can also gather some Alpha Stones, but the thing is, if you gather these stones you will always lose a little bit of health because of their toxicity. But on the other side, I also know that a lot of survivors want to come to this place right now. As you can see, we already have a bunch of people all around here, but I don't really care about the alpha stones. I would rather bring down one more dinosaur to get the liver, because we definitely want to survive the first and the second night, so we can gather the Bravo stones that are a little bit harder to obtain. Day 1 is coming to an end and I have armor, I have a camp, and I also have enough meat to bring up my stamina or bring down my fatigue. On the other side, if you look at all the other survivors, they are spending their time gathering alpha stones, and I really don't think that they will survive the second night. Maybe they will come through the first night, but definitely not through the second night. But that is our goal. We want to get to day 3 to gather the Bravo stones. And as you can clearly tell, during the night the fatigue is going up way faster than usual. Luckily, we have the raw liver that we can use, that we can eat to bring down our fatigue by 150 points. This is really crucial, but we also have to keep in mind that we now cannot eat anything else for the next 2 minutes. And day 2 of survival. On this day, I didn't really go for gathering materials or for crafting myself some clothes or boots. I just went straight for bringing down more dinosaurs, because I want that raw liver. I want to bring down my fatigue. As you can clearly tell, the fatigue is already pretty high, and as soon as we are in the red zone, we will lose health and die. On the other side, I already had one liver in my inventory, and maybe it would have been cleverer to actually gather materials and stock up my equipment. But that is the beauty of Warp Rush. You always keep learning and improving your survival skills in hope that you will make it to the last day in this mode. At this point of the day, I'm just sitting it out in my hut. I want to bring down my fatigue, and you can do this by just sitting in the hut and eat more raw liver. My timer just went to 0 and I can now eat another raw liver, bringing down my fatigue pretty well. But now we have to wait 2 minutes until we can eat again, until we can bring down our fatigue again with the raw liver. The night has fallen. At this point my fatigue is going up way too fast. This is a fast forward here, but still you can see that my fatigue goes into the red zone. It's really dangerous right here, because I'm now losing health. But just in time I was able to eat another liver to keep me alive, to keep me going on day 3. And my predictions were right as well. As you can see, we are the last survivor out of 13 survivors on this Warp Rush run. All the other survivors were just focusing on getting the alpha stones, but not focusing on surviving. We found the Bravo stones, but we still have one problem. We know that gathering alpha and Bravo stones will reduce our health, and I wasn't really able to get through the night with full health, and therefore I cannot gather too many Bravo stones. But again, this mode is all about learning and optimizing your strategy to survive on the Warp Rush. And that's Warp Rush. I hope this video helped you out, and if so, please support me by leaving a fat like, a comment in the comment section below, and if you are new, make sure to subscribe to the Gaming-Grizzly for more Durango videos. I hope you all have a great day, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye!